I'm really concerned about the upcoming auction. There are two properties on the list that I feel shouldn't be there. They're both on town roads that are not maintained year-round by the town. One is a Class 5 seasonal cottage road, the other is a Class 6. The benefits of having these properties back on the tax roll are very likely outweighed by the cost of increased maintenance that will be required. The Lang Pond Road lot and the Sandy Knoll Road lot, they've both been owned by the town for more than 40 years. And the reason they have not been sold before is because it would be opening up whole new sections of town for development and maintenance, and there's no real good reason for it. Lang Pond Road lot is a 3-acre lot. It's suitable for a house. It's not suitable for agriculture or forestry, or it's not zoned for commercial, not that we would want commercial right there anyway. But it seems anyone who would buy this lot would buy it for a house lot. And once the house is built, the town is obligated to maintain the road year-round.
No, they're not. Don't they get permission to build a house on a road that's not maintained? And
We tried that. We tried that. We did that once. We got a
few
waiver.
times.
Yeah. We got a waiver, and then the people ran into financial problems, and then they had medical issues, and the town was forced to take over the road and maintain it. Because there was somebody living there, and they had to have the emergency services. So the waiver was
When did this happen?
useless.
I don't recall. I don't know. I don't remember it.
It's Sandstrom Road, the house down, we allowed a house to go in down there. Once the house goes in, you can be on the hook. That Sandy Knoll Road lot, the Lang Pond Road lot, is right in the middle of the non-maintained area. It's about 1,500 feet each way to the maintained part. So, I don't know what it would cost to plow it, in addition to what we're already doing. I don't know what maintenance it would be required to get it plowable and keep it plowable. Because once you do start plowing those dirt roads, they need work. They deteriorate. The Sandy Knoll Road lot is on a Class 6 road about 3,000 feet beyond where the Stockmans and Holmbergs have upgraded the road. And it's got 1,500 feet of frontage on Sandy Knoll Road. So you're talking potentially 4,500 feet of road upgrade that the town might have to do or maintain, even if somebody did upgrade it. Just think, the Lang Pond Road construction project has been costing, hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's about 1,000 feet, 800 to 1,000 feet. And in both of these situations, you're talking more than that for the distance of road that we could potentially be committing ourselves to take care of. Also remember that the Lang Pond Road design, the new construction, is not the full recommended width, right? We negotiated it down. So you can't get you're not gonna have two trucks passing on that road. You're gonna have one at a time, which is a lesser standard than our other town roads. It's actually a lesser standard than what we would require a subdivision road to be. So you just kind of use a rule of thumb of how much it costs to take care of, to upgrade and take care of 1,500 to 3,000 to 4,000 feet of road. I don't think what you're going to get out of the sale is going to be worth that. Not to mention that it opens up hundreds of acres for development. once those roads are upgraded. And we don't need it. We don't need to do that. We don't need that development pressure. Now, I know things aren't being developed right now, but we've got a lot of kind of projects in process, like up behind the Emery Cemetery on 171, the big subdivision. They spent several years working on it, getting permits. And they've got it all clear, they've got the roads roughed in. And now it's sitting there getting overgrown. I mean, you don't want your town to be developing like that.
Can I just say that we decided this months ago, and the auction was on the 15th of October. If we pull out properties now, it's not gonna happen.
Well,
And we'll probably get penalized.
let me say that I'm also concerned that your records aren't good on this, on your decisions that you've made with this. Like, there's nothing in there about when did you develop the list, when did you vote to approve the list. The only thing that I see in your minutes is the agreement to conduct an auction. You start out with, in March, talking about selling 1 or 2 lots a year. And then Sager's offering that auctions can generate more money than the bid process, which I'm not arguing with that.
And this went to the planning board and the conservation commission, and this list was developed the year before.
I don't know when the
And
list was
updated.
developed. Your records don't say, your minutes don't say when it was developed, when you approved it, why it was changed. The Conservation Commission recommended against the Sandy Knoll Road. They didn't recommend for it. I don't know, I mean, it sort of says, well, we're gonna make a change, send this lot to the planning board and the Conservation Commission and see what they say, and then there's no follow-up in your minutes.
The original list is from May 2014.
How would I know that? How would the public know that?
We talked about it again. I would have to go back in my minutes when we decided that we would update this list and send it back out to the planning board and the conservation commission.
It's not there. I'm questioning whether, I really think you should take a good hard look at what's in your minutes, because you haven't had this list out there for good public feedback. And the feedback you got, you didn't discuss the feedback you got back from the planning board or the conservation commission. I don't see it recorded anywhere in the minutes. The list, when it came out in September, when I saw the auction sign on the road, I went on the website and I saw the list, and it said the list was revised on August 2nd. There's nothing in the minutes.
We took one property off the list.
Well, I looked at what the planning board got in April, and they got 8 properties. The list we have now is 9 properties. 1 was removed, 2 were added. I don't see any vote to do any of that. And that it's not even specifying which ones.
I can't comment on that because I haven't checked. I don't know anything.
I mean, it really
looking at.
looks like you've been having conversations outside of your public meetings.
No, we're not. No, we are
Or
not.
somebody's making decisions that
No,
aren't getting recorded.
Absolutely not.
So I think that, I think this is a concern. It's a concern for me, that it's not been clear. It's not clear in the minutes how the list came about, when you guys approved the list. when you approve changes.
Okay.
When did the board vote for the final property list that will be sold at auction?
Anybody have a date?
I remember we did, but not at the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, I don't know.